Okay. Let me make sure that... Can I hear myself? Okay. Okay. Hello everybody, welcome. I am fairly into level 20 and I do need to complete some quests today, so that's mostly what I'm going to be doing during this live stream. And if anything happens, just let me know if like no audio goes through, and then I could fix it. And I hope everyone's doing great today. And if you have any tips on the game, hi Shy. Okay. Dang it. Oh wait, I thought that was. Okay, of course. Is there anything over here? I'm here and you can hear me? Okay, yeah, thank you. It's always that, is there anything there? Oh wait, you could even break these too. Wait, let me go to... And I did add my new resonator too. I can't do that one just yet. I don't have the union level at that moment. Can't do that one yet. I tried doing that one last time. You meet an unusual human. We could do that one. Proceed. Okay. Also, is the name of it... Did it change? Yeah. Wait, stream? It didn't pop up. Stream 3. There you go. Okay,
Greetings! Shifang Pharmacy here.
where can I find Liang Feng again? Yeah. If you see someone being loud and boastful over tea at the theater, that's Liang Feng. Rover, please help me. I've got no other options. Okay. Oh, wait, is this the one that I have to... Where to... Is it this? You've been standing there for a while. How can I help you? I'm looking for a man called Ling Feng. Ling Feng, sorry, never heard of him. Your friend, huh? Maybe he joined the Midnight Rangers? No, I just have business with him. I see. Good luck finding him. Okay, talk to Benji or Beiji Belshi. Oh, there.
Hi, Rover, there you are. It's been quite a while since I last saw a Grand Lion Dance show like this. I'm so excited about it. Rover, do you know what the secret is about the Jingle Beast Ling Yang was talking about?
I don't.
Oh, the show's beginning!
Okay, we could see what the show's doing. I remember I used to, whenever it was like Chinese New Year or when they would do festivals and stuff, I always like got so interested by like the whoever played like the dragons. It was always so cool.
Someone's calling for help.
And also, I might only do streaming for maybe like an hour or two. Only. Can you imagine being that easy to defeat monsters? Oh, I wish. I'm just gonna like... You know, what if I could actually go up there? That would be interesting. Oops. Okay, so I might have to find the stuff around again.
I was once chased by a big creature in the wilderness. All I could hear was a bell ringing, and my only thought was to run away. Then I heard about the Jingle Beast, so I figured it must have been what attacked me. But when I saw you perform today, it all came back to me. That's the same bell-ringing sound I had heard back then. So, I must have been saved by that bell. The bell that sounded like it was chasing after me. It was actually guiding me away from danger.
The lion dance inspires and empowers each person in a unique way. I'm glad my performance could give you courage and inspiration.
Yeah, I loved your performance. I think I can keep working as an explorer for the Pioneer Association now.
Beishi, that's amazing. When you joined the association, I was actually so proud. I'm happy you get to keep chasing your dreams. And, please forgive me.
I am upset because you never told me anything. You always carried the burden alone. You didn't even tell me you were gonna go kill the Jingle Beast. Don't you ever do something like that again.
I promise, I promise. Let me treat you to something as my sincere apology.
I know a nice food stall. It's right up ahead in the square. You should check it out.
Awesome. Beishi, let's go.
Rover, how was my performance? Did you like it?
Yes, it was great.
Getting your compliment is all that matters to me. Rover, thank you so much for your help. I couldn't have accomplished any of this without you.
I have one more question.
Yeah, sure. Let's talk somewhere more private.
I'm just like... There's sometimes whenever they do like the like they're like follow quests, it's like pretty slow, but then also when it's just
Rover,
like they just go to the
let's talk
next
here.
we could do the Jingle Beast, maybe?
Where should I begin? Rover, have you ever thought about this? Since there are humans with resonance abilities, then could there ever be beasts with the same kind of power?
Like, there could. I don't know about, like, having, like, another form. Maybe. It could have a possibility, we don't know.
Uncontrolled emotions in human resonators lead to disasters. It's even more dangerous in beasts, as they follow instincts. Over time, most of them died out, driven extinct by their unrestrained desires. Beasts that can bring their power under control are extremely rare, but they do exist. And the Jingle Beast, it happened a long, long time ago. The Jingle Beast wasn't called the Jingle Beast. It used to have a name. It was called Swanee.
Swanee. I don't know if it means another thing though. I would. Bless you, Dad.
Back then, the Swanees lived a tranquil life in deep forests. However, when the Tacet Fields expanded rapidly, their territories were not spared. Some of them had to encroach upon certain human territories for a chance to survive. Humans suffered greatly against the Swanees, with their terrifying appearance, powerful resonance abilities, and wild animal instincts. And that's why the Swanees were deemed evil.
How do you know about that?
I read it in an old book in Huanglong. Said they lived under that giant violet banyan tree in the dim forest. The Swanees have nearly gone extinct over the years, and now there might be only one of them remaining.
Let me guess, probably him.
And I've heard of an interesting theory from the archaeologists. That last Swanee might have yearned to become a human. To make itself more approachable, it first came up with a less intimidating name. Something like the Jingle Beast. And then, it yanked off all its fur, filed down its claws, twisted its bones, and learned to stand upright.
Why did it want to become human so bad?
Maybe it was drawn by the bustle and merriment of human cities. It must have been lonely as the last of its kind. Maybe it was moved by human bravery against the lament and wanted to offer help. Maybe it wanted to fight the catastrophe that ruined its once homeland. Or maybe it simply couldn't resist human foods.
That could be true. A lot of animals do that.
Anyway, it never really became a human in the end.
I would probably say more the heart, because they know it's not like true to what they are, but then also it could be also appearance. Probably would go with the heart one if it was me.
If it truly wanted to become human, it had to first understand the essence of what makes a human. If you ask me, the essence would be the heart of a human. Therefore, the Jingle Beast no longer rejected its appearance and began to, in its animal form, connect with humans to assist them. Perhaps, in this process, it happened to save a girl in the wilderness. Rover, what do you think the ending for the Jingle Beast was? Did it finally become a human?
Well, they care about the humans, and they were trained to protect them, so I would say yes. I think so.
Well, is that what you think? I think the Jingle Beast no longer cares whether it's a human or a beast. It lives in its own way. In this world, there are beings with the appearance of a beast and the soul of a human, just as there are beings with the appearance of a human and the soul of a beast. All it needs to do is be true to
Yeah,
itself.
Ling Yang, I remember there was a quest or mission,
and convey
like
the
in a cave
beautiful and inspiring qualities it once
within.
saw in humans in its own way. Oops, I got carried away and almost forgot. Here, keep this bell as a memento. Thank you, Rover.
Ling Yang, come here.
Coming! Rover, I must go get the props ready for the next show. Come watch my performance again next time. Food's on me. Please keep this bell. It should bring you good luck. Fare thee well.
Oh wait, is
blessings
it that
swell.
tree that's like more toward the middle of the map world? Okay, let's go to quests. Okay, I can't do that one just yet. Wait, which one's that one? Okay, so companion story. Abnormal location. I'll probably do the closest one. Because I remember there was a tree. Wait, sit down and wait for the story to begin.
This
The tree you
is a
found at
testament to
one
my connection
researcher
with the
by.
world around me, and it's very much my companion.
Wait, how do I get up here though? Okay.
All right, settle down, everyone. The story's about to start. Is it about the grey birdie? We didn't get to finish it last time. Nope. Today's story will be about the woolly warrior and how she makes her wishes come true. The story begins in a land of boundless imagination known as the Woolly Kingdom. Legend says that deep within the kingdom's castle lies a magical gateway. Whoever passes through it can have any wish come true. To reach this gateway, you must first go over a great many obstacles. Yet, countless adventurers still choose to embark on this journey, for each holds wishes to fulfill. Before
setting off on their quests, Fairy Cloudy will ask them. Should you pass through this mythical gateway, you will be granted endless wealth and honor, along with a treasure trove of unforgettable memories. Now, answer me this. What drives you to venture on this risky journey? If you'd ask me, I'd choose wealth. That way, I can buy all the starflakes I can eat.
Starflakes. I'm actually wondering what is starflakes. Is it like fire flakes? Like it's like spicy bonito or something?
Shout my name whenever they see me.
Or if it's like chips or like
What about you,
nori.
brave adventurer? Do you seek riches or fame?
Like I don't normally do riches or fame. To be honest, I'm like, I just kind of just want to see everything, experience everything.
That's something the woolly warrior would say.
Cereal sounds like
Maybe
frost,
the two
like
of you can team
oh,
up and adventure together.
frosted flakes. Yeah.
See? Everyone's wishes are different, which also makes their journeys unique. And among these people, there's a small adventurer that goes by the name of Woolly Warrior. When asked about her desires, she replies, I do not seek wealth or honor. Bah! Fairy Cloudy, greatly puzzled by this reply, goes on to ask, if you desire neither wealth nor honor, why do you choose to venture to the Gateway of Wishes? I have but one wish, to be reunited with my family. Fairy Cloudy nods in approval and offers her guidance to the little warrior. Very well, then believe in my tale and close your eyes, little warrior and her companions. When you open your eyes, a brand new adventure shall unfold before you. Once we've completed the story together, your wishes will all be granted. So, does the Woolly Warrior's companion accept this invitation?
Yes. I wouldn't mind the invitation.
Where am I?
Resurrection point activated.
Hey, over here!
Okay.
Is that all?
I do.
I should go check it
Okay.
out.
You must be new to this place. Are you also searching for the Gateway of Wishes?
Gateway of Wishes. Looks like I'm inside Encore's story somehow.
If it's story, yeah,
That's
I
great.
am.
How about we team up? I have a wish I want to make too. Since it's your first time here, everything must feel strange to you, huh? This is the Woolly Kingdom, a land filled with lots and lots of woolies. Look, even the clouds are shaped like them. You're in luck. I know this place like the back of my hand. I can be your tour guide.
Let's go together.
Let's go. Fairy Cloudy told me that as long as we walk along this path, we'll get there eventually. Once we're there, I gotta make her tell us where all the treasure is hidden.
The only thing with Encore, I noticed that's a little tricky for me is the driving. That's the only thing. That's a little difficult.
I'm just an ordinary box. Beware. This is where many woolies...
Oh no, wait, stand on the bounce pads to be propelled into the air. Okay.
When the story gets longer, so will the paths ahead. We might even come across broken bridges and stuff. Since we'll only be telling the beginning of the story this time, we should get to the end pretty soon. You're in for some surprises. Look at all these monsters. Just beat them up. This is so much fun.
Oh my god. Okay, wait. I always forget how to drift.
Finally here! Those terrible monsters! This is Cloudy Fairy. She gets scared pretty easily, but she's really nice and will give us directions.
She's even got all the settings prepared and everything.
So, you're searching for the Gateway of Wishes. All you need to do is follow this path and collect 3 relics.
3 relics?
Yes! The first relic is the Sword of Courage. To obtain it, you will have to face all of your challenges head-on. Be careful. Next, the Shield of Faith. This is a tricky one, but so long as you believe in yourself, you'll find it eventually after searching every nook and cranny. And finally, the Wreath of Hope. A crown of flowers that can reflect a person's thoughts. Never withers, forever blossoming. Once you've gathered all 3 relics, the Gateway of Wishes will open before you. Perfect! Now that we have clues about the relics, Woolly Warrior's adventures are officially a go. All we need to do now is go through this door and we'll be back to the real world. Oh, thank you, Fairy Cloudy. You're very welcome, dear. If you have any more questions, do come back anytime. Bye-bye now.
Okay, so
There has to be more, right?
it kind of gave me like the like Sorcerer Stone, and then there was what was it? I think it was like Legends of Zelda: Link to the Past. Like you have to find certain ones to understand the character more before you go to like the second arc of the storyline.
Woolly Kingdom.
That was the Woolly Kingdom?
Yuppers! It's where all the Woolly stories begin. Cosmos and Cloudy's home. With their help, Encore can even invite friends for a visit. But not everyone, though. The Woolly Kingdom won't welcome anyone who thinks the stories are just made up. You're different. You're one of Encore's best friends and have listened to my stories. So Encore wanted to give you a surprise.
It was pretty fun.
I know, right?
One part of it,
You and I work great as a team. Encore really enjoys this story. In it, Woolly Warrior and her companions.
do you mean
work their
like
way
it's
out of
similar
all
to
kinds
like
of
Legends
trouble,
of Zelda,
just like
kind
we
of?
did. Mom said that as long as you believe, the stories will give you strength. So whenever I think of them, it makes my heart feel warm. And Encore wants to share this warm feeling with you and make you happy too. Because Encore loves to play an adventure with you. It's just that everyone was so busy last time. But this time, Encore's here on vacation.
Oh, I forgot.
Curious
Like
about
she's
what
on
happens next in
vacay
the
after
story,
the
Rover?
that one
You
fight
are.
from.
You should join Encore's adventure team. That way, we can go and find out its ending together.
I haven't. I haven't started Genshin yet. Wait, adventure team. That way we could go and find out its ending together. Okay.
Sure, you can be captain, and Encore will be the vice captain. Now, for our first team assignment, let's go find out everyone's thoughts on the story. The joys of the story should be shared with everyone. It's not just my story. Once we know what the audience thinks, we'll know how to work on the story going forward.
That's true.
After all, it's the applause that makes for a curtain call.
Yeah, we could go look around.
Okay, let's see. Look, that girl by herself over there. Encore wonders what she thinks about the story. Come on, let's go ask her. Hey, I saw you all by yourself over here. What's your name? I'm Ying. Ying, got it. This is Rover. He's the captain of Team Willy. Yes. Hello. You're here to ask about my thoughts on the story, right? I actually have something to ask you. Ask away. Encore will answer anything. Okay.
I remember,
Is it true that after gathering all 3 relics, you can have your wishes come true?
like, this bit always kind of reminded me when me and my sister used to, like, we would make up stories, and then we would think that they were true. And, like, that's why I always thought, like, I always believed them as a kid. And there's times, like, I would remember it, like, as, like, a random dream one night.
It's what it says in the story.
Or, like, it's just, like a story that we came up with. It's kind of cool to see it in this way, like, in an actual story style, like, going on a journey, adventuring into the wilds, trying to find where the sword, the shield, and everything else that you need for the quest.
And a giant rock over here.
But me and my sister, it used to be, because, like, instead of, like, it being, like, in the, like, in the grass areas, we used to, like, go to,
been to every corner of Jinzhou. There, an area on the map is circled out with a sword-shaped sign on it.
okay, I might go, on mute real quick, wait.
That sign must be the Sword of Courage. Uncle remembers that at some point of the story, the woolly warrior will get her hands on a treasure map. This map, where did you find it? It's from my mom. This map is a promise we made. Mom took me to a play one time. I remember in that play, the adventurers wanted to have their wishes come true. So with the Woolly Fairy's help, they set off to find the legendary relics. Just like in the story you told us. After watching it, I asked Mom all the time if these relics that could make wishes come true were real, and whether we could go look for them. But she was always busy with work as a ranger, so she wasn't home much. Then, one day, Mom gave me this treasure map. She said she got it from the Woolly Fairy, and it's for one of the hidden relics. She told me next time she came back from work, she would go relic hunting with me, and that I wouldn't have to be afraid of anything with her around. She wanted me to think hard about what I'd wish for most once we found all the relics. I thought of a lot of wishes. I wanted to have all the starflakes I could eat. Lots and lots of new toys. But now, I only have one wish. I want to see my mom again. There are so many things I want to tell her. The grown-ups all said that Mom was on a mission somewhere far, far away. But I felt like they were hiding something from me. I knew Mom was never coming home. But I just wanted to see her again. And then I thought of her treasure map. I told Dad about the map. And he just hugged me and didn't say anything. But when I heard your story, I was thinking, if it's all true...
Oh, what boss was it, Chai?
Just maybe...
Then you should join our team. Encore knows that grown-ups always say that kind of thing just to be nice. Most of them are okay. Just
like, what game was it?
Encore's heard a lot of them before.
Was it FNAF Marionette, or is it a different game of
real
Marionette?
and what's not.
Well, oh, okay.
Like this treasure map? It's 100% real, that's for sure.
You really think so?
Yep, trust me. Since your mom left you this treasure map, then there's more reason we should go look for it. Plus, Rover and I are searching for an ending to the story. Now, the clue to the ending is right in our hands. What do you say, Captain? Let's get this journey started!
Righto, Vice Captain.
Team Wooly is ready to roll out. Objective, the 3 relics. I'm not really familiar with Jinzhou. Have you ever been to that place, Ying?
Yeah. Mom would sometimes take me on a field trip there. But she warned me not to go there alone, because TDs might show up.
TDs.
That's why she said she wanted to go with you. Together.
Alright then, it's settled. Let's go. Got no time to waste.
Because I could probably get to level 22. Wait, head to the location marked in the treasure map. Where is it? Okay. I'm zooming, running. I actually don't have a lot of those. Where is it? Oh, up here. I thought it was down below for a second.
According to the treasure map, the sword should be around here somewhere.
Why are there so many Tic Tacs? Are they having a party?
Wait, they're called Tic Tacs? they're like very interesting Pac-Mans.
No need to be afraid, Ying. We'll keep you safe. You probably don't know this, but Woolly Warrior once met a huge cat monster 100 times stronger than her, and she was so scared that her legs were trembling.
Really?
That's right. But even so, she stood her ground.
Wait, K for what, Moon?
Because she had all of her friends behind her, she had to fight. Just like the situation we're in now. You can't let a few small TTs beat you down.
Let's make this quick, Encore.
Okay, I'm ready to fight.
Leave it to me. Moment of resonance. One with the sounds.
Oh, okay. Okay, that makes more sense.
You betcha! Wait till you see what else we can do. Am I right, Rover?
Easy
We'll
peasy
take
lemon
on
squeezy.
anything they chuck at us. Quick, let's check and see if the sword's around here. Is that some kind of puzzle over there? Do we need to put something inside of it to activate it? Oh, it's a bit too high for Ying and me to reach.
I got it. Looks like we just need to place the treasure map on top.
Okay,
Whoa,
so I gotta do
there's
the...
another puzzle.
Head to the top of the
Was it not
platform
in the
and
story
open the
before?
gift box, okay?
Well, random twists and moments do happen here and there. It's an adventure after all. We're so high up. This is even higher than any of the climbing games Mom and I used to play. Just keep looking ahead and it won't be as scary. It's easy. Here, watch.
Okay. It's getting even smaller and smaller.
Wind, guide me.
Okay, slowly does it.
So, is this the sword in a story that can slice through anything? It's the mountain-chopping sword of courage.
It looks unique.
The sword's actually made out of wood. And it's missing a small piece too. Look, there's a letter. What does it say? My dear little warrior, you found the first relic. Right now, you must be thinking, what a plain-looking sword. How could this ordinary wooden sword possibly be the legendary sword of courage? Don't feel disappointed just yet. Think back on what you've been through so far. All the challenges you faced along the way. The waves under your feet felt so high to you. And the treasure chest above seemed ever so far away. Yet still, you continued to climb the mountains, every step of the way, until you finally reached the peak. Your courage has been heard. And this seemingly ordinary wooden sword is the proof of your courage. Yeah, that's what it says in the letter. How did you know, Encore?
Did it also appear in other Woolly stories?
Anything anything else? Did the letter mention any clues about the next relic? We still have 2 to go. Yes. It goes on to say, "Oh, little warrior, your adventure doesn't end here. To have your wishes come true, courage alone is not enough. You need not look far, as the shield that symbolizes faith is buried right beneath your very feet. In a land covered in sand, treasures may lay, or there may be nothing at all. A land covered in sand."
I know just the place.
Then let's go check it out. Sounds like it'll be a treasure hunt in the sand.
Treasure hunting. I haven't done treasure hunting in so long. Like, I would probably say I probably went with like my little cousins.
We're here! At long last, the brave adventurers reach their second destination. And thus, they start a hunt for the legendary Shield of Faith on this sand-covered beach. They say only the bravest adventurers can find it, as it puts their will to the test.
Yeah, we could comb the beach.
Yeah, that's the spirit. Yin can go left, Encore will go right, and you can take care of the middle.
Okay.
If anyone finds anything interesting, show me, and we can take a look at it together. Okay.
Okay, got it. Makes sense to me. Okay. Oh, I could just dig. Okay. Ooh, surprise, an abandoned treasure chest. Who knows, maybe there's something shiny inside.
Remnants of the past.
As you search the beach and find nothing. I couldn't read all of that, but it probably was, something about not finding anything with that one. You dig up an old boot. Hey, no littering. Every time I think of like a boot, it's always not E.T., but
Bingo. This has to be the Shield of Faith. There's a letter attached to it. I should bring it over to Encore and Ying.
it had Eve and Wally.
Well, did you find the shield? Way to go! I know who to call if I ever need to find something. I'll go get Yin.
This should be the shield mentioned in the story.
It's also made of wood. But look how well made it is! With the sword of courage in one hand and the shield of faith in the other, it's an invincible combo. The person who crafted this shield really knew their stuff.
There's also a letter.
Time for clues about the next relic, the Wreath of Hope. Hurry! Yin! What does it say? Okay. Let's see here. It says, "Congratulations again to you, my little warrior. Although the bulk of your efforts were in vain, you did not give up and continued searching. Hence, this shield of faith is your well-deserved reward. If you ever feel lost in the future, why not take a moment and ponder on the meaning of your journey? The firm belief in our hearts shall guide us through darkness until we reach the light of hope. Now, I'm sure you're wondering, how can you find the wreath of hope? Bring with you your wishes and proceed to the Garden of Promise.
The garden?
The Garden of Promise. Oh, I think I might know where it is.
It could be in, where's that one place?
Then that's our next stop. Onwards!
Jinjo? It's the one place where I had, I'm just zooming. Dang it, I thought I aimed it right, but nope. Dang it.
This is it.
This place feels empty. There's nothing here.
It is now. But it used to be filled with irises. This is my mom's garden. She used to love flowers and would plant a lot of them when she wasn't busy. Before she left, she asked me to help look after it and said she'd come see it with me when she's back. I watered them every day, hoping they could bloom longer. But these flowers only bloom for a short time. They all withered in the end. Dad told me, "Don't be sad, sweetie. It's the natural cycle of life." I understood that, but it always reminds me of my promise to Mom. I miss her so much. Now I see this shield and sword are all treasures that Mom left me. And here, I think she probably wanted to make a wreath with me using those flowers.
Oh, Yin.
Thank you, Encore and Rover. Actually, when I saw Dad looking sad while holding the map, I had the feeling that Mom might have left this treasure map to play a game with me. Maybe it is like what the grown-ups say. The Gateway of Wishes doesn't exist. And I may never get to see her again, talk to her, and tell her how much I've grown. But Mom
Oh,
must have
Ying.
wanted to give me a surprise. To make me happy. I am happy. Because we managed to find all the treasures she left behind together. I'll definitely find a nice place to keep this sword and shield safe. I think we should end our adventure here. Thank you, Encore and Rover.
Mm, Moonshine, should I just say you're welcome, or is there actually more to finding the next one? I'll probably just say that you're welcome. Encore?
Our captain hasn't announced the end of our adventure yet. And you're thinking about leaving already? Well, okay then. Let's call it a day right here. There's some stuff I need to wrap my head around too. I remember you asked me about the ending of the Woolly Warrior, right? Even though we finished finding the relics, Team Woolly's adventure goes on. There's still plenty of stories to tell. How about you come to Encore's story session tomorrow afternoon? Tomorrow? You mean right here? Yeah. If you want to find out what happens to Team Woolly, come over and listen to the rest of the story. Be there or be square. Okay then. I'll see you tomorrow. Yep. See you tomorrow, Ying.
See you
Do
tomorrow.
you think this is a good ending to the story?
Well, I think because it's like you have Ying trying to understand the maps and then relating it to her mom. And by the end, she realizes that they were all left by her. So, I think in a certain sense it is a good ending because it made her understand that, like, the mom left it there so she could go and have that experience with her mom. But because she wouldn't, maybe there might be a thing with Encore or with another event. Something might be involved, but I don't know if I should do the better ending or a good ending. What do you all think I should do? I'll wait a couple of minutes. Give me a chance to get some water. Okay, so I wrote it down just so when people hop in. Uh, Okay, I think.
Yeah. After all, Ying didn't receive the wreath, and she didn't get to see her mother. Even though in the end, the little warrior did manage to collect all of the relics left by her, realizing her mother's intentions. But Encore still feels like something's missing. And this ending? She didn't even make it to the Gateway of Wishes. Just like in the story of the Woolly
That's true.
Warrior. What do you think? Will the Woolly Warrior's wish come true in the end?
I think it will, to be positive.
If it comes true, then she should be able to see her family again. After such a wonderful and interesting adventure, she must have so much to say to them. But actually, there is no true ending to Woolly Warrior's story. Remember the play Ying told us about when she showed us the treasure map?
Yes.
Ying said she'd already forgotten what most of the play was about. All she could remember was that the hero had been searching for a legendary treasure to make their wishes come true. Ha! I knew straight away that the treasure map wasn't for the Woolly Warrior's sword. But it was a gift left to her by Ying's mother. Wanna guess how I found out?
I would say more of the play. Or two?
Yeah, that play was about the Woolly Warrior's story. And I remember each
Oh, and also I did
every
press
part of
deserve
it.
better ending. I did press
Because
that.
that play was a gift from my mom. Now time for a story from Encore. In this
Oh, it's okay.
story,
No
there are
biggie.
no exciting adventures, no terrifying monsters. It didn't happen once upon a time, and it's not somewhere far, far away. Rather, it's in a little room. Every night there's a little girl. She plays games with her mother. Playing as the Woolly Warrior. Together, she and her mom create
Well, I don't really have any more
story
main
about
stories. I have to
courage
level
and
up to
hope.
21. So it's just the... I'm leveling up to 21 and we could do like a main one and that might be like
little
the...
girl sits below the stage. The curtain rises and the music plays. She watches her mother set everything up. Bringing the Woolly Kingdom from the story into real life. Little by little, the Woolly Kingdom becomes real. And the Woolly Warrior sets off on her adventure.
Because I've done all the main ones that I have current.
The tallest mountain.
Oh, yeah.
Legendary sword that can split mountains and seas. But it's really so the girl can prove how brave she is. The toolbox was actually on the tallest shelf. The Woolly Warrior also searches every beach, looking high and low for the shield of faith that could brave any storm. Her house had many nooks and crannies after all. The raspberry candy
Oh,
could
you
be
mean,
anywhere.
I think I know which one you're talking about.
All the Woolly Warriors' adventures, so the Woolly Kingdom grew bigger and bigger, and the stories grew longer and longer. They even performed the play in many cities. But the little girl's mom got sicker. At the last show, just before the Woolly Warrior got the wreath of hope, the show ended, but there was no encore.
What happened?
Mom told me that once the applause starts at the final show of our tour, she'd take me onto the stage to make a wish. But she collapsed before the play ended. I was so scared. I tried to come up with ways to make her feel better. I even kept a daily to-do list. At the time, I thought that if I stayed a good girl like the characters in the stories, Mom would get better and better. But her illness got worse. She didn't get better. And the Gateway of Wishes never appeared. Encore didn't know what to do anymore. Mom just asked me to sit by her bed and tell her stories. So I told her about Warrior Cosmos, Fairy Cloudy, and many other things. She always smiled each time. It was right around that time when Cosmos and Cloudy appeared from the stories. Mom told me they're a part of life, and these stories will always be with me. After she left, Encore had to become the Woolly Warrior, going on adventures on her own. Whether it was in the orphanage or with the Black Shores, Encore would write down everything she experienced. With these stories, Mom will know what kind of adventures Encore had, and all the friends Encore made. Later on, Encore wanted to continue writing the Woolly Warrior story, but this time, it's a bit different from before. Now she has her own friends, friends that she can adventure together to find the Gateway of Wishes. Because finding that gateway is the only way she can tell all her stories to her mom. So she knows how well she did. That's why.
Oh, to go on the adventure.
Yeah. She said she had a lot to say to her mother. Oh, just like me. There's so much Encore wants to say, and so many stories that Encore wants Mom to hear. Our time with Ying reminded me of all of that. Even though Woolly Warrior's story has no true ending, will Ying's be any different? Will she be able to make her wish come true? In the end, Ying said the adventure is over, and it's just a story. She said she was happy and satisfied with that. But Encore saw that look on her face. She looked really, really sad. Encore knows how it feels. Just like how it used to be. No matter what Encore did, Mom wouldn't get any better. My stories were the only things that could make her feel happy. It was Mom who made me understand the power of stories. That's why after I went on this journey alone, Cosmos and Cloudy came out of the land of imagination. And it's why Encore told Ying that our adventure should not end like this. This story deserves a better ending.
Not just Ying's story.
Rover.
We should finish the story together.
Agreed. The story must have an ending. But what should we do? Oh, there's no way we can bring Ying's mother back. I mean, the Gateway of Wishes doesn't actually exist in real life.
Then let's go find it in the story then.
In the story?
I remember Cloudy said that if you ever find yourself in a pickle in real life, you can always go back to the Woolly Kingdom to search for clues. You also mentioned that's where the Gateway of Wishes is hidden, right? And you've always wanted to finish writing the story of the Woolly Warrior. This means the final stage of the story should be set inside the Woolly Kingdom.
Encore sees what you mean. Encore could invite you and Ying into the Woolly Kingdom and go on a real adventure with me, the Woolly Warrior. But the kingdom isn't someplace you can go willy-nilly.
Well, they say, like, if you don't believe it, you're not going to be able to see it. But then also...
Only those who believe in the kingdom can visit. We should make a wreath for her and let her know that our adventure is not over yet. Uncle remembers it went something like this. The wreath is a crown of flowers that can reflect a person's thoughts. Never withers, forever blossoming. How are we gonna make it?
I know just the person.
You mean Verena? That's right! Verena loves flowers. She's a flower's best friend. Let's see if she has any ideas.
How far is it? Okay. I'm gonna be zooming. Okay.
Keep your eyes open.
Hi, Rover. Oh, Encore's here too. How's it been? Are you here to see the new blossoms? You'll have to wait a while. They're still a bit shy. Hey, Verena! Not exactly. We're here to ask you how we can make the Wreath of Hope. The Wreath of Hope?
It's a long story.
You want to help finish the story Ying's mother left her and make her wish come true. But I don't know how to make such a wreath either. According to the story, this wreath is made of various kinds of flowers. It can reflect a person's thoughts, and it must blossom forever and never wither. The flowers that can reflect people's thoughts, the ones that I can think of are water lamps. These flowers emit a faint glow at night, and passers-by use them to guide their way. Or wintry bells. Wintry bells bloom in cold and snowy weather. Seeing them in a cold winter will definitely make you happy. It can also be duvetches. Due to their sweetness, they remind people of sugary candies. However, these flowers all bloom in different seasons, so it'll be hard to put them together, let alone have them blossom forever and never wither.
What if we use Forte?
Yeah, I remember you created a Blake bloom for Rover that one time. That's a bit different. Flowers made with Forte are just artificial creations. They can easily break up without actual substance. It's not the same as life. Every life has its own journey, from blooming to withering, recording the feelings of every moment along the way. Feelings? Oh, I know! Since we can't really make a wreath of flowers exactly like the one in the story, we can make one using our feelings.
Feelings.
Yeah, exactly. When me and Mom made wreaths, she'd always ask me to pick my favorite flowers. If I was feeling happy, I would choose a bright red flower since it made my heart feel warm. And if I was feeling unhappy, I would take a blue one. At this point, it really doesn't matter what kind of flower it is. All that matters is everyone's feelings.
I would probably say like it would be different.
We should make a wreath and tell Ying our wishes to make our dreams come true. I see what you mean. A wreath made with feelings. With that, you can express yourself. That's right! Let's find flowers that can express our feelings. When she sees the wreath, she'll definitely realize that the story of our team is still going. This way, we can all visit the Woolly Kingdom together, and maybe our wishes can come true. Do you mind if I help? Once you've collected enough flowers, bring them to me. I'll help you weave them into a wreath. Great! Oh, thank you, Verena. Off we go! Have you found the flowers you want? Look how pink it is. You must have been in a really good mood when you picked this one. And these? These are Encore's picks. That's quite the selection, Encore. What do they all represent? Have a look at this one. It's gold and shiny, and it matches the color of your eyes, Rover. Encore picked flowers that resemble everyone. If we put them together, they can represent our whole team. Oh, that's pretty special. I'm sure it'll look really nice once they're all together. Uh-huh. Oh, One more thing, Verena. Can you leave a spot here on the reef?
Leave a spot?
It's for Ying. We don't know what kind of flower represents Ying's feelings, so we should leave a spot and let her decide which feeling to put on there.
Got it. I'll take it from here.
Thank you so much, Verena. Rover, when the reef is done, we can go tell Ying the rest of the story. Don't forget, tomorrow afternoon.
Oh. Is that actual in-game hour? Like, in-game? Or is that, like, real-world time hour? In-game? Okay.
I see my way clear.
Another gotcha!
Anything I can help.
Make this quick. I have experiments underway.
Nice pick. You won't regret choosing Alto's service.
I will be there for everyone.
Why hesitate if you know what you want?
Press L2 when on the main screen. Oh, okay, so it was... What was it? Wait. 13 next afternoon. Okay, so tomorrow. Yeah. 1300. Can I even get over there? This one. Okay. It's just that there's sometimes we can't get over the water. Me zoom in. Zoom in.
Rover, you're here!
I hope I'm not late.
Of course not. You're right on time. Encore has just set everything up. See this little stage? Cosmos and Cloudy helped me set it up. Pretty impressive.
Oh,
Don't
okay.
you think?
Hopefully I didn't sound too terrible.
Oh, no. No, you didn't. Love you, Dad.
Love you too. Yeah, it's funny. Wearing headphones and playing, I can't do a thing.
Yeah, that's why I sometimes I have one ear out.
It is kind of look.
Help me set it up. Pretty impressive, don't you think? It looks great. Thumbs up.
Cloudy says, right on. That's teamwork for ya. I know this This is just a small stage for storytelling. I wanted to try the way Mom used to do it. She and I started the Woolly Warrior story after all. Besides, it'll be more fun this way. Encore wonders if Ying will show up today. We didn't really pinky promise.
I think she will be there.
Encore? Rover? Sorry for the wait.
Glad to see you, Ying.
Thank you. All right. Now that Team Woolly is fully assembled, is everyone ready for the story? Ready. At this stage. This is the small stage Encore made for the play, where the warrior's adventure continues. Does anyone remember where we last left off? Oh, I know. The Woolly Warrior was trying to find the 3 relics, but I'm not sure if she will find them or not. That's right! The Woolly Warrior sets out to find the 3 relics. This time, she's not alone. She tries to climb to the top of the highest mountain with her trusty companions. With the mountain being so high up, the waves raging below them, she nearly falls several times, but her friends manage to keep her steady. In the end, she obtains the legendary Sword of Courage. Later, she arrives at the beach filled with sand as far as the eye can see. She searches and searches, and all she can find are just some tiny shells. But with the help from her friends, the Shield of Faith is uncovered. Only the wreath remains. Will she find it? Unfortunately, no. After reaching the mythical Sea of Flowers, all the flowers have withered. No matter where she searches, the Wreath of Hope is nowhere to be found. Just like us. Yet, her companions want to finish this adventure for her. They gather flowers and weave their feelings into the shape of a crown. The pink flowers are meant to make her feel happy. The blue flowers are hopes that she will not be scared of any obstacles. This wreath brings together all the feelings and emotions of the companions during their adventure. Their gift to her. And that is the moral of this story.
But the wreath isn't complete.
Her companions remark so. The wreath isn't fully completed. It's missing a very important flower. Ying, this wreath is missing the flower that represents your feelings and wishes. My feelings. I know. It's missing an iris. I've always wanted Mom to see a garden full of blooming irises. But those irises have already withered. What if we could find one? Find one? What if we could find an iris and the Gateway of Wishes? Will you want to continue on this adventure, Ying? Of course. But I thought there was no such thing as the Gateway of Wishes. It only exists in the story. In the story? That's right! Because stories aren't just stories. When you believe in them, they'll really exist. Just like how it is now. With everyone's feelings combined into the wreath, it slowly turns into a door. A door that leads to the deepest parts of the Woolly Kingdom. Inside, the irises continue to bloom. So, do you believe in it and choose to continue this adventure? I go.
You know, I totally forgot I had Alto as a character. Yeah, I totally forgot. Okay, I'm gonna attempt. Let's see. Give me hope I'm not gonna flop this.
Would you look at the sky? So this is the Woolly Kingdom.
This
I
is the
love
Woolly
the
Kingdom.
repetition. This is the Woolly Kingdom. This story is gonna be longer than the last one. It looks like there'll be more puzzles to solve and more monsters to fight. And the door to make wishes should be in the deepest part. What are your orders, Captain?
I would probably do the adventure
The
and
adventure
then
of Woolly Warrior can finally have an ending.
go to
Let's
the
get
wishes.
going. Woolies, let's race! How do we get across? No worries. We can use that platform down there to fly across.
There's a puzzle.
Use plunging attack to hit the mechanism on the ground and matches its pattern to the design on the wall. Oh, okay. Where
Encore
is
knows
it?
what to do. Encore played these with
Oh.
Mom before. All we need to do is match the patterns on the wall and we'll open a secret door. It's one of the most important puzzles in Wool. It's open. Great job,
Let's
Rover.
zoom.
Let's go. An airstream. We can use it to fly up. Are you sure I can fly? Looks like we've reached the end. That was fun. I'll have to tell Mom about it when I see her. It's another one of those puzzles. I know. Let's look around
Okay.
for clues.
It's a lot of
You solved it in one
I feel
go?
like I'm playing Super Smash, like the double smashing.
There's so many monsters.
They're not stopping anything.
Yeah. Mom gave me this sword that can cut through anything. Take this!
Doing character stories now? Yeah. What is going on?
More puzzles here. Those markings in the other room must be clues. Shall we go take a look?
I plummet to my death. Okay, so it's the two in the middle. Got it.
Leave me alone!
Sounds like an airstream here. Let's head back and check it out.
Are we flying again? Yay!
Whee!
Flight time!
Okay, I'm gonna zoom again.
The wind is so strong! Is it taking us straight to the Gateway of Wishes? What happened here? Don't worry. Stuff like this happens all the time. This means the story of the Woolly Kingdom is changing. But that's not enough to beat the warriors.
Not the warriors. Okay.
Time for Encore's aerial recon! There has to be more, right?
Is there more up here?
Finders keepers! Monsters? I'm not scared. I have Mom's sword and shield with me.
Swift and resolute. One with the sounds. Strike from the shadows.
Wait, you know, let me do a quick check.
Seems like a new discovery.
Nothing new. Okay, so it looks like all of them but the middle. Got it.
Cherish every gain.
Keeps on going. Nope. Dang it.
Remnants of the past.
1, 2, jump down.
An unexpected
Open.
discovery.
Two, three.
Wind
There we go.
guide me.
Feeling stuck? Why don't we search around for clues?
every time I do these type of things, I always feel like I'm gonna mess it up. Okay, so
we're almost there. After passing every trial set before him, the Flower of Hope is finally within the warrior's reach behind this door. Maybe this door leads to the Gateway of Wishes, where countless warriors once hoped to pass through to have their wishes come true. And now, the warriors will find out what kind of monsters or treasures are hidden behind the door.
wow, that was kind of like a southern.
Is everyone ready?
Like monsters.
Ready.
I know it's because of like the character has like a lisp or pronounced. Oh, we could go in. Through the door we go. Anything? Doesn't seem like it.
Out of nowhere, a group of gold pups appear. But they are no match against the mighty warriors. With a sword and courage in their hands, there's no fear holding them back. They slice through these monsters with... The monsters strike, but our shield stands strong. Now, our warriors know victory is ours.
How foolish. An oversight.
Dang it. What is Indigo Matoya Z for Zoro? What's going on, bud?
Stay vigilant. Embracing change. Acceptable damage.
Swift and resolute. One with the sounds. Bad timing.
I'm like, I never defeated the bigger ones before. Find the Flower of Hope. Meep, meep. I want the star, but I can't get it. It's not like Mario. The flowers. I always think the irises are so pretty in real life.
Iris is a mom's favorite. I want her to see it too. We should make our wish. Yes. Look! Because of the brave warrior's wishes, the story has a happy ending. Your wish has come true. tell her everything now. Mom, there's so much I wanted to tell you. So many new stories you need to hear. Oh.
Oh.
It's a very happy story.
Oh, shiny! It's gotta be a dragon's treasure.
To be honest, I always think like when it's like field of flowers, field of roses, whatever, I always think it's like so pretty. Wait,
No
are
one
there
picks on
two?
Uncle's friends.
Wow, I never seen that. Oh, right. Isn't she like, because it seems like it's like I don't think like she's part ram, but it's just that she has a more darker side of her ability.
Putting a perfect ending to this adventure story. The warrior finally gets to meet her mother, telling her all the stories and words she has always wanted to tell. But the warrior's journey won't end here, as the path ahead is a long one. Encore, Rover, thank you both so much. I finally got to see her, and we talked so much. I told her how much I've missed her, how I found the treasures she left behind, and how I met both of you. I never thought I'd see her again. So, I want you to have this.
The Wreath of Hope.
Yes. I know you still have more adventures ahead. So I'd like this wreath to keep you company. I want to go back and tell my dad this story now, and tell him what my mother said to me. So, this is where we say goodbye.
Goodbye, Yin.
Be sure to share our story with everyone. I will. Goodbye.
To be honest, whenever I think of like within a day you have a full set.
Time for another feedback session from the audience. What do you think of this story? Encore loves this ending.
Like whenever you think of like it's actually pretty impressive when it's only one person to complete sets and stuff, but I don't know if it's like
companion she got to meet.
Like she has ways of making it.
Who she went on adventures with, defeating all kinds of monsters that stood in their way. Their search for the sword and shield as a team, and how they put together the Wreath of Hope. We've been to many places together, but there's so much more to go, and so many adventures and stories to write about. These stories are an extension of life. they are.
Stories with happy endings.
Yeah, stories with happy endings. Mom said the same thing. Yeah. Encore had never thought of such an ending when telling the Woolly Warrior story in the past. I really enjoyed how it ended. The story of the Woolly Warrior's search for the relics is finished, and my vacation is about to end. It's time to head back to Black Shores.
Yeah, that was a very short vacation.
We're kind of busy over there most of the year. No biggie. Even though this story is over, Encore will make sure to prepare a new adventure next time we meet. Let's be on the same team together. And you can still be the captain. Wanna do a pinky promise?
Sure. To be honest, I don't even remember when was like the last pinky promise.
As many stories as we
Like,
can together.
it probably was like a few years ago.
As a team. Pinky promised.
That was a good one. That was a good one. I do want to ask all of you, do you think I should do one small quest? Because I'm at... Wait, let me look. It says I'm still at 20. So do you think I should do a couple, like one small one, like a small quest? And then get to level 21 and then end the stream? Or should we wait to do that for the next one? Because I wanted to do more story ones for the streams and then more the grindy stuff, like to gain levels on off stream. What do you all think?
Leave it to me.
What your waypoints look like? I think I got all the waypoints that I could reach currently.
I sense your weakness.
Like, as of, to me. Okay. Then, I could probably do, like, a small one. Have fun? Yeah. Like Tetras. Don't we love Tetras in our pocket? We could keep it for later. To add to a fish tank. I would never really do that in real life. Like, just grab a fish from water. But... let me see. I check trophies. I could also probably do, reprise. I could probably maybe pull one, maybe. No more. Read Stranger Things and Hanamai. Oh, it's that one. Wait. Was it like 1600 or something? Yeah. Okay, so which one should I do? Should I do... Because they're all the... Should I do the... like these from the events, or should I do the base title chorus ones? Because if I do this one, I'm gonna do, is there a specific one I should pull for? Because I know there's, which poll should I do? Because I could do, because if I do this one, I could see if I could get another Resonator, or I could see if I could get anything from the events. Because it would be the same. You know, I think because I had done like 6 of them, I could do a poll. Yeah. I'll do a poll. Oh, I got a 4. Okay, and then I'll keep the rest of them. I could update.
I will be there for everyone.
Why hesitate if you know what you want?
Activate. Because I have a lot of, okay. Then I would probably just do like a really small, taste of everything. Okay, we could do that one. And this one would be the last one.
Great food, great value. Come take a look.
Ask Mahi to help you identify the recipe. Well. Look who's here. Chixia, back at it with the deliveries are. No, that makes me sound like a delivery person. Besides, wait, I've got a whole bunch of other stuff on my plate, you know? But hey, I'm here to ask you to check out this recipe. Haha, but I truly owe you big time for lending a hand. You're the reason those elderly folk with mobility issues get their goods on time. Thanks. You're always on the go, I see. You're always there to help, whether it's on patrol or off duty. I suppose deciphering this recipe is just another one of your good deeds. Well, yeah, but fun fact, it's Auntie Penwa who gave me this recipe. What? Is she in trouble? Hand over the recipe. After listening to your explanation, Mahi scrutinized the old recipe. There's clearly something going on between them. I hate Uncle Mahi. Did you catch any hints? I see this recipe seems to be quite old. It uses old-fashioned aliases instead of the ones we're familiar with, making it tricky to decipher. Let me see. The red gems here must be gemberries. Sweet fruits are caltrops. There's also kudzu, honeysuckles. Lucky for you, I've got all those ingredients. I'll sort them out for you later. Uncle Mahi got quite the collection here. Absolutely. Uncle Mahi, the go-to guy for anything and everything in Jinzhou. Not only food ingredients, he could get you many strange things. If there's anything you want to buy, just come and take a look. Jixia, you're being too kind. It's entirely all thanks to everyone in the neighborhood supporting my business. If you need anything, just let me know. Okay. But here's the snag. The recipe calls for water from the monk rid, and there's the other ingredient called gold handle spoon. Honestly, I'm clueless about these two. I know every food alias in the book, and these two are clearly not food ingredients. I'm not good at cooking, but this recipe looks like it could be a medicinal cuisine, or a chowder because it has many different ingredients in small amounts. What's your take? Are we looking in the wrong direction? Maybe. I got it. If it's a medicinal recipe, we could go ask Coco at Shifeng Pharmacy. She's all about that medicinal recipe life, so she might just have the hookup. Thanks for the inspiration, Uncle Mahi. How much are these ingredients? I'll cover the bill. Hey, they're free. You've been an enormous help, and I appreciate it. Plus, I have a thing for Panwa. For what Panwa wants to make. Count me in for a taste, alright? You betcha. If Aunt Panwa whips this up, you're getting a front row seat to taste it. Okay. Find Coco Shipping's pharmacy. Wasn't that? Yeah, it's over here somewhere. Somewhere. Hello there, how can I help? Oh, that's Miss Jixia? What brought you here? Picking up medicine for someone else or feeling under the weather? Any injuries? Have you seen a doctor? Need any prescriptions? It seems to get weird for her pretty often. Yeah, hold up. Rover, what's that supposed to mean? Obviously, just like the gentleman said, once you get carried away, you forget your own safety. Miss Chisia, you're the reigning champ on our pharmacy's medication leaderboard. While I wholeheartedly appreciate your support, topping the charts won't result in any discounts here. Seriously, don't you have work to do? Who keeps tabs on this stuff anyway? Alright, let's cut to the chase. Myself and I are here to get you to check out this recipe Amy Panwa handed us. It's essence medley soup. I felt like I heard it from my grandmother or someone of her generation. Really? Come on, rack your brain for it. Uncle Mahi thinks it's more of a medicinal cuisine than a regular dish. Okay, let's see. Caltrops, kudas, honeysuckle, a handful of jamberries, and some pulled poultry breasts. Simmer with water from a monk vid. When spoiled, give it a stir with a golden-handled spoon. Water from the monk vid? Isn't that the medicinal soup made from Corlius, Perlia, and lemongrass? Who knew the medicinal soup could serve as a base? In a way, it leans toward a medicinal cuisine, but with so many ingredients, wouldn't it dilute the medicinal effect? There's always something new to learn in dietary therapy. Since we know the ingredients required, Shixia and I will head out and grab what we need. Are you interested in dietary therapy? No need to go through all that trouble. Remember where you are? A pharmacy. I've got some pre-made medicinal soup right here. This recipe seems ancient. The monkrid water is an old term from pharmacies referring to that medicinal soup. Hold on, I've got the pre-made stuff for you. Oh, and here are some new recovery in synthetic synthesis potions. Consider them a bonus. But even with potions to treat your injuries, stay safe out there, alright? Always keep your guard up when exploring. Don't be like Shixia, just barging in and scaring everyone. Scaring everyone. Thanks for reminding me. So, are you two heading back to help Auntie Padua with this Essen melody soup? If so, count me in on learning the recipe too. Just let Auntie Padua know. It should be cool for you to join in. But there's still one last piece of the puzzle to crack: the golden-handled spoon. We whipped up the soup without figuring out what that is about. The flavor might not hit the mark, right? Wait, isn't the golden-handled spoon that pyrite spoon from Uncle Way's shop? I thought you both knew. Yeah, because it is pyrite, because pyrite has iron in it, and fool's gold is just the formation of iron crystallization, and it kind of fools people in thinking it is gold. But in reality, gold is actually lighter than iron pyrite, and that's why whenever you go to like let's say to like ghost towns, or you're doing like gold mining, they would normally put fool's gold in it because it's cheaper to get, and like you're still gonna get something for your buck for it because it's still not cheap to get iron pyrite, but it's still not gonna be gold from when you are going to do that kind of stuff. And it does work. Just be careful with you know how you do like flint and steel? You don't want to use pyrite for that. Seriously? No way. Who have guessed that? Oops, looks like I gotta step down from my role as the Jinzhou Encyclopedia. I've never even heard of that pyrite spoon. Haha, no worries. I spotted that spoon the last time I dropped off medicine at Uncle Way's and asked out of curiosity. Why does the best weapon maker in Jinzhou have a big pyrite spoon tucked away? Well, I'm counting on you to solve that mystery, along with the last step of the recipe. You know, I actually wonder, is there actually spoons out there made out of iron pyrite? That is a pretty big question, in my opinion. Like, I know that there is ways of getting iron pyrite, like a pretty large vast of it, but then I don't know about spoons because of Well, well, if it isn't our Zhaofeng back so soon. Didn't I just fix up your pistols last week? You broke them again already. Please don't call me Zhaofeng. It's Shixia. I can't say it. Oh no, I'm doomed. It seems everyone knows my other name now. Ha ha ha, you're exaggerating. As far as I know, only we, your old pals, are calling you that. No need to tease her. Cool, let's get to business then. Anyway, we're here to help Auntie Penwa recreate the essence medley soup. The recipe says we need to stir it with a golden-handled spoon once it starts bubbling. And Coco mentioned you happen to have a pyrite spoon with the exact name, right? I see. That's right, the golden-handled spoon. Indeed, the pyrite spoon I have. And let me tell you, I have a bit of history with this essence medley soup. Any guess what the soup is all about? Medicinal. It's just a simple brew of herbs, really, barely qualifies as medicinal cuisine in my book. You youngsters didn't witness the making of the soup. Back then, Jinzhou was still under construction. Right around the year end, every household would bring out their cherished foods to share. If they had nothing, they whip up some medicinal soup. If that wasn't an option, they pitched in however they could. And that's when I forged this large pyrite spoon, made stirring that big pot a breeze. What a shame, though. Those border guards insisted on every bit of metal being used for weapons, otherwise you still see it around. So that's the real recipe. No wonder Auntie Pomo said it's passed down through word of mouth, sparking debates over its flavor. Seems like this is more of a shopping list than a detailed guide. I know it must be delicious. Absolutely, every household pulled out their secret stash of ingredients to brew up the soup. It's gotta be divine. Now, I'm even more eager to give it a taste, knowing the backstory. Uncle Wei, mind lending us your big pirate spoon? The reason that the spoon affects the soup's flavor is because it releases a few minerals while stirring. You could use a smaller pirate spoon instead. That makes sense, by the way. Doesn't Aunt Pebble already have one on standby? Since we're here, might as well make the most of it. Could you lend a hand and check out my friend's weapon? I remember you. New to Jinzhou, right? You're That's right. Madame Magistrate mentions you're Jinzhao's guest. Let's have a look at your weapon. This wear and tear. Can't let youngsters like you wander around with a weapon in this state. Here, take these unused casting molds and ores the Ordnance Division gave me. They're the building blocks of a weapon. With these, you could forge a new one. I feel bad for taking them. Kid, materials were meant to be used. If you want to thank me, put them to good use. Okay, recommended. Craft Guardian Blade, Guardian Pistols. Okay. Okay. Guardian Sword. Okay, increase basic attack damage bonus and heavy attack damage bonus by 12. Attack. Attack. HP 6.2. Attack 5.4. Conscious. I probably would do this one.
I repair and make tacitite weapons here. The folks call me Uncle Way.
Tell Uncle Way how it turned out. Well, this weapon looks decent enough. Take care of it, alright? If you don't like what you're currently using or want another one made, come find me anytime. As long as you've got the casting balls and oars, I'll make it for you. Thank you. No need to be formal, kid. I'm not really useful for much else besides tinkering with weapons. Just so you know, the ores and materials I just gave you aren't top-notch. For higher quality stuff, you'll want to check out the synthesizer. Oh, I heard about it. It's a new type of device the Academy introduced a couple years back, right? Right over there. Well, since you know the place, how about having Tixia show you the way there? If you're short on materials, I can. Hey, no worries, Uncle Wade. I just snagged some synthesis materials recently. Rover could borrow mine. Once we check out the synthesizer, we'll head straight back to Auntie Pablo's restaurant. Just sit tight for the good news about whipping up that essence medley soup. Okay, where is it? Upstairs. Okay, synthesizers. And here we are. This is the synthesizers Uncle Wayne mentioned. Aside from crafting materials and beefing up their quality, you could also whip up some basic potions here. It's like a one-stop shop for all your needs, whether you're kicking it in the city or out on an adventure. I've got some synthesis materials right here. Go ahead, give it a try. Okay. It might seem a bit tricky just hearing about it, but once you try it hands-on, you'll get the hang of it real quick. Okay. Select the item you want to synthesize. Swipe to switch the desired rarity for. Okay. Mask of Distortion. Okay. Convert two identical materials into one new material of a specific type. Synthesize basic revival inhaler. Where's Chixia? Okay. How do you feel? Quite handy, huh? With technology getting fancier by the day. Sorry, I'm just getting tired. Life's becoming a breeze around here. Okay, I'm kind of curious though, if we rallied everyone up again and asked them to bust out their most praised grub, what do you think they'd bring this time? Oops, got a bit carried away there. Let's hustle back to Auntie Peru's restaurant. Who knew making a dish would be such a mission? Okay. Let's zoom. Where to go? Okay. Let's go to the middle. Wait, how did I do that? That was weird. I'm gonna zoom up, up. Oh, did I mess it up again? I did a flip.
You're here for some grub? Finally found the time to drop by today, huh?
Yeah. I see. So that's how it is. The SM medley soup isn't a fancy dish, just a simple recipe that's often made and enjoyed at home. No wonder everyone's talking about it being made from the finest Jinzu ingredients and distilled into a single bowl. And the reason it's so prestigious isn't necessarily because it's mind-blowing in terms of taste. In that case, I suppose I won't be needing this recipe after all. Auntie Penua, how about giving me and Twin a shot at it together? While it may not end up being a regular menu item, we put in a lot of effort to gather the ingredients, so it would be a shame not to at least try it. Besides, there are a load of folks out there dying to give it a try. You won't know how it tastes until we give it a shot. Can't agree more. Yeah. True. They have gone through all the trouble to gather the ingredients. It'd be a shame not to give it a try. Come on, everyone. The stove's right here. Let's whip it up together. Yep. Make the dish with the cooking stove. Feet on the stove. Tasty. You, Chixia, and Pedwa taste the essence medley soup together. The combination of bitter medicine and delightful ingredients create a unique taste on your tongue. You notice the same intricate expression mirrored on the faces of the other two. Well, how can I put it? It's not exactly exactly terrible, but not good either. At the very least, it's a far cry from the other dishes you make. Oh no, we've come this far. Like in a typical story, it's time we proudly declare thanks to our persistence. We have discovered the perfect flavor, right? It's not just typical, I guess. Seems like Rover got some skills in the kitchen, even though it's not a complex dish. You handled it like a pro, especially for a novice cook. Maybe I'm the legendary god of cooking? No, I was just invested. Looks like I'll have to start calling you teacher. Alright, after all this effort, it's time to take a rest. Here you go, everyone. The reward, I promise. 3 meal vouchers. Anytime you're craving Auntie's dishes, just swing by. 1 voucher equals 1 free meal, and there's no limit on how many dishes you can order. And Shixia, where are you? Wow, can you believe it? We covered almost half a Jinzo in just one day. Tiring, but so worth it. I'm usually tied up with patrols, so catching up with so many friends all at once like this is a total first for me. Introducing you to everyone, shooting the breeze, it's like reconnecting with old friends all over again. Wait, didn't I promise to treat you to a meal? How did it end up with you being my tour buddy instead? But hey, thanks to you, I finally get why folks rave about the essence medley soup as they do. Brewed from the finest Jinzu ingredients with every essence distilled into a single bowl. The real treasure lies in everyone's willingness to share their most prized grub, don't you think? That's the true Jinzo flavor. Yep. Exactly. If we were back in wartime, Auntie Pen will remind me to eat on time. Uncle Mehi cared about my work. Coco fretted over my safety. Uncle Wade dropped the knowledge bomb on me and all the other folks in Jinzo. They all, without a doubt, open up their pantries and share their most cherished grubs with us. As for me, I wanted to be someone who can protect every single soul in Jinzo, including you. I want to keep you safe too. I've had a great time hanging out with you. So while we're in Jinzo, let me shoulder your worries and troubles, alright? Looking like I can't say no. You could bet on this Jinzo Speedster determination. Okay, I definitely didn't get to 21. But this is a good start. Let me face the... Gets good lighting. Maybe I could... Dang it. Okay. Everyone, I hope you like my playthrough of Wuthering Waves as of currently. And, I don't know when the next one would be, but, the next one most likely will be Persona or Expedition 33. But please let me know down in the comments or on either TikTok or YouTube. But, I hope you all enjoyed it, and see you on the next one. Bye, everybody.